my lungs, yeah, go on my wrist, go on my wrist, go, yeah.
Booth in my lungs, yeah, go on my wrist, whoa, go on my wrist, whoa, go, yeah, whoa, hey, booth in my lungs, yeah, go on my wrist, yeah, go on my wrist, yeah, whoa, hey, yeah, whoa, booth in my lungs.
What's up, Special K here, back with another video. I don't know why I clap so loud. Back with another video. Today's video is gonna be talking about college parties and the do's and don'ts on like what you should do at a college party and what you should not do at a college party. I've been to plenty of college parties and I've learned like so much since the first time I went. So I'm gonna share with you guys because it's needed, because people think college parties is a breeze when it's sometimes it can be, sometimes not. Like, things can happen. So, oh, and I brought the cut back because I was tired of them braids. It's only been a week since I had the braids in, but I'm really rocking the natural, so gotta get that in. Before we start sharing these do's and don'ts at college parties, I want you to subscribe to this channel and hit that like button. Also, share with your friends so they can know the do's and don'ts at a college party. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. I have like 6 do's and 5 don'ts, so yeah, we're gonna start with the do. Is that a spider? We're gonna start with the first do. You do want to bring friends, because one, who really wants to go by themselves? Like, it's not really that fun that way, and you need somebody to, you know, drive you home if they're gonna be the sober one and you decide to be the drunk one. Like, you can't go by yourself and you all drunk and you can't go nowhere. Like, you have to be the smart person to, if you go by yourself, to not drink as much and, like, you know, have that plan to go home. And you can't do all that drunk driving and junk. Like, it's not gonna work. So bring friends that's gonna watch you, that's gonna, but at the same time have fun. But like, yeah, you want to bring friends with you. The second do is to be careful. It's a lot of, especially females, that get, you know, jacked up, get drugged and whatever, and like, you know, you just have to be careful, because it's not, these college kids are, no, I don't know what be going through their mind when they just be like, hey, I feel like drugging somebody. Like, who does that? Yeah, just be careful, okay? Third thing, be aware of your surroundings. Meaning to, you know where you're at, in case like something happens and like you need to call for some, like, to call to like go home or whatever, or you know, just like that. Like, you have to know where you're at so that like if anything pop off at the party, you can just get an Uber or something like that. Or if you don't have like Uber money, just call somebody that you know and like have them pick you up so they know where you're at. Fourth thing, be aware of how much you're drinking. I know it's a party and like you plan to get effed up and junk like that. Sorry, I got a notification. You have to know your limit of drinking, because drinking can, if too much of it, can black you out. Like, after a certain point of time, like, and something happens, you won't remember it because you're like so drunk. Be aware of how much you're drinking so that you can be stable enough to, like, you know, go home and get home safe. Fifth thing, make sure that you come and go with the same people. Meaning, you go with the same people, come back with the same people. Like, no, make sure nobody is left behind, because, you know, we are somebody's child, so we wouldn't want like bad news to bring to the parents, like this happened to this, like, all because we didn't make sure everybody was with us or everybody was safe. So yeah, just make sure that you, when you're ready to leave and they're ready to leave, make sure you find everybody in that room so y'all can dip. And the last thing of the do's is you do want to bring your ID and extra money. Yeah, extra money, especially because the parties I go to, they always add like $5 more when you go to the door. Like, they promote they promote like where the place is and how much the tickets are, and like they'll be like, it's $10 on the flyer, but when you come to the door it's $15. So make sure you bring like an extra $5 on you, just in case they be on that BS, because the last party of the year last year that I went to, I made sure I brought $5 more because I knew they was gonna like up it $5 more. Yeah, and the ID, you can bring your school ID. I know, like, I think like the third party that I went to, like I have a childlike face somewhat, so they like they was like, you don't look like they thought I was a kid or something, like I was a high schooler or something. So yeah, make sure you have that ID on deck so that way you can like make your way into it. Now let's go into the don'ts. Okay, first thing, you don't want to be a nuisance, which means getting too drunk and falling over people, and just grabbing every girl for them to twerk on you. I am guilty of that. Not doing that. I was guilty. Well, not guilty. I was one of the girls that a guy came up behind. I was literally just doing a little shoulder shimmy thing, and the next thing my hair go like, don't do that. You don't want to be annoying and getting drunk and just going everywhere, jumping everywhere, stepping on people's feet, man. Okay. Second thing, do not sit your drink down, because anybody can put something in your drink and you pick it right back up. You start feeling a little dizzy or whatever, and then you all blacked out. Do not sit your drink down. Keep it in your hands at all times until you're finished with the cup. Third thing, I basically said this already, but don't get too drunk, because you want to remember everything, get home safe. Fourth thing, don't go home with just anybody, because anything can happen to you, especially if you're a girl. Do not just go home with anybody, because you don't know what they got. They could, take advantage of you. It's not a good thing. I know you want to experience all of that fun and junk, but it's you have to be safe, because if anything happened and you all on the news and junk, it's gonna be like such a bummer though, because wow, my light ring is dying. And the last and final thing, do not bring weapons to parties. Again, we are somebody's child, and if you kill somebody's child, that's all on you. You go to jail, all that good stuff. Females, on the other hand, the only weapon we can bring are pepper spray. But some parties don't accept pepper sprays because, it is a weapon, and that junk hurt. I remember a little story time. I remember it was the Halloween party that we went to, and when everybody was leaving, usually I don't know what be going through people's mind, but it's always somebody that start the pepper spray, and it's all in the air, everybody coughing, everybody eyes burning. So we were heading out, me and my friends, and literally I did not know why I was coughing so hard. I was literally having a blind moment. I was just standing there coughing dang, what is going on? And then I got a whiff of the pepper spray in my eyes. I was like, who sprayed pepper spray in the air? Everybody was going crazy. That's one reason why the security guards at the front, they take our pepper spray until the end of the party. That's if you remember it, because somebody forgot theirs, and the security guard was like, somebody didn't come back, so you want it? I was like, sure. I got some pepper spray on deck. So that's all the do's and don'ts that I have came up with to go into college parties. College parties can be fun, but also dangerous. Just be safe. If you're not in college and you go to a college party, I advise you not to go, because if you're a high schooler and you want to go to a college party, it's fun, but sometimes you just gotta watch your back. I hope these helped you in a way, or yeah. Oh, and I'm in a different part of my room. that window over there is all bland, showing the blank wall. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like my pictures and everything on this wall. I have to decorate the rest of my stuff, but I'm about to leave in a minute to go back to school, which I would do a video on doing like a pack with me type deal. So yeah, I keep saying make sure you guys go subscribe to this channel, and also give this video a thumbs up if you like my do's and don'ts of college parties. And again, this is Special K, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.